Welcome back to the Neighbors Pod.
This week we're going to be sharing our September ins and outs, and we've got a few controversial opinions, so stay tuned for that.
We're your hosts. I'm Julia.
I'm Haley.
And this is Janina. Let's get right into it. I'll go first.
Okay.
So you know how Haley is always talking about Eli Rallo as her favorite content creator? I have found my equivalent of Eli Rallo.
Wow.
Her name is Layla.films on Instagram. She just hit 10K.
Oh.
And she's my first in because she posts the most creative reels I have seen out there on Instagram. And I'm so obsessed. Bonus points because she'll also teach you exactly how she made that reel so you can recreate it for yourself at home. And I love that. That is girl supporting girls energy. And like, she's inspired me to stop making my little OOTD outfits the way that I do and play around with actual editing styles and making it creative and fun to watch, because I definitely stop and scroll every single time I see one of her videos on my feed.
Aww.
And you should go follow her, and because I'm just literally so obsessed. If you ever see this, Layla, I love you. Never stop posting.
Okay, my first in is the Short and Sweet album.
That
By
was
Sabrina
mine
Carpenter.
too.
I thought somebody would have it.
I haven't listened to it yet.
You should listen to it.
It's good?
I think so. I actually haven't gotten all the way to the bottom because I keep I got maybe more than halfway through, but then I just love the first couple songs I keep listening to and I just keep playing them. So
I've listened to it all the way through, and I can confirm I definitely do like the first half. It is so fire. That's what I lean towards the most too. What's your favorite song?
I like Good Graces and Bedchem so far.
Those are my two favorites too.
The only one I've heard is Juno.
Oh,
that one's a little spicy for
that
me.
one is spicy, but it's so cute and fun. I like it.
I like the movie Juno.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a movie?
Yeah, I think that's why it's called that. Right? She said Juno or something.
Add that to the list of movies I haven't
It's
seen.
never ending, that list.
It really is.
Speaking of movies, my first in is John Cusack as the lead in a rom-com. Literally,
that?
I love this man. He is the star of Serendipity. He's the lead man. But he also is the lead guy in Say Anything. And I just watched this movie, High Fidelity, from 2000.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
He owns a record shop. He talks about his 5 breakups.
Maybe I've seen that actually.
It's so good. I just feel like he owns rom-coms, and I'm so obsessed with him at the moment.
When you first said John Cusack, I was thinking of John Quinones. The guy who does
What Would You Do?
I was like, wait, what? What's his actual
That's a
last
good
name?
show.
John
Still over my
Quinones
head.
sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I don't even know the What Would You Do reference.
I used to love that show.
Oh, okay, that's a show.
Yeah.
Great. Number 2 on my list is Girls Supporting Girls. Just because I feel like, as in our little girlhood community, we need a little reminder that girls support girls. Okay? We don't tear each other down. So that's my second in.
I mean,
just support your fellow girl.
Great message.
Yeah. You like an outfit? Compliment her. Her makeup looks fire. Compliment her. I'm sure she spent at least an hour on it, so it'll make her day.
Aww.
Like, just think about how good it would feel if someone complimented you, and just try to pay that forward.
Real.
I definitely do that.
Monsters Inc. is next for me.
Period.
And it's because my nephew's been watching Disney Plus, but he keeps watching the same movies. So I'm trying to get him to see the classics that I like, and it just reminded me of how much I love that movie. And it's kind of in season now.
I definitely watch Monsters Inc. and Monsters University around this time of year because it just fits the vibe, and I love those movies so much. They're so good.
What's his favorite movie right now?
Cars.
I love Cars.
I mean, yeah, but how many times are you gonna watch it?
There's so many.
And Finding Nemo. No, he only watches the first one.
My next in is Bethany Frankel's TikTok page. She is hilarious. I love Bethany
I don't know who that
Frankel.
is.
She's from Shark Tank.
Yeah,
Oh, I know. Wait. She lives in New
Jersey
York.
Housewife. She lives in Connecticut.
No, man.
She's also a shark on Shark Tank.
She is?
Mm-hmm.
Are you talking about the lady with the blonde hair?
No. She's brown hair.
She's brown hair. Yeah.
I didn't know she was on Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Maybe she was on Housewives of New York. I don't know. I didn't watch the shows, but I love her TikTok. She's
Ooh.
hilarious.
I mean, she's not like a regular in the way that like Lori or Barbara are.
Yeah.
But she's been on definitely more than one episode.
That's
Oh,
so
okay.
fun. Yeah, I love her.
What kind of videos she posts?
She'll like literally just set her phone up in the kitchen every morning and like make her coffee and talk about her life. She'll give business advice. She's so smart. Her daughter's so cute. Like they were in the Hamptons all summer, so it was like
Okay.
the house and the beach and like going out to restaurants. And she does like honest food reviews, like really honest.
Of
And
places? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Love that.
right now she made instant espresso viral.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, the whipped coffee.
Yeah, seriously. No, I love her. You guys should check out her TikTok page.
I definitely
Noted.
follow her on TikTok, but she doesn't come up enough on my feed.
She's all over my feed.
I do like her. Good person. Next up, and I can't believe I didn't mention this in our previous one, because it's an election year. If you've watched our other Ins and Outs episodes, you know that I've mentioned this. So my third in is registering to vote / ensuring that you are eligible to vote in that your registration status is all good to go. Okay? So you don't want to hit the polls 2 months from now
Yeah.
and not be able to actually vote. So please just double check that now. Okay?
I was listening to the radio today and they said something about how they wish that there was automatic voter registration. Never even considered that.
Yeah.
That could exist, right? Why
Yeah.
don't we do that? Why
Yeah.
doesn't everyone just automatically...
That would make too much sense.
Exactly.
Well, I like that our high school made sure that we were registered to vote
Yeah.
because a lot of the surrounding high schools didn't do that.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's definitely how I registered to vote the first
Yeah.
time, and like I've just been good since. But it never hurts to just double check, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember. My next one is the black Tiva sandals. I've worn them here with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. I love those shoes, you guys, and it's become like I hated on them for a while, but I wanted them. And then they were on sale, so I got them, and I just can't. I can't imagine my life.
Without them.
It's before and after for
Are they
me.
worn into your toes now?
No. It's because the ones I have are like a flip-flop bottom. They're not
Oh, okay.
the rubber one.
Mhm.
But they're so I highly recommend.
We're running out of time to wear them.
I know. I'm going to throw socks on. I'm going to be wearing those
Socks and sandals.
My next in is lavender almond milk. If you
Oh.
guys know me, my order when we go to our favorite coffee shop is a honey lavender iced coffee. And they make an almond milk now with lavender
What brand?
and almond milk. Califia.
It's good.
It's so good. They
Would you
sell
get
it at
that?
Whole Foods.
You would like that too.
I would probably like that.
It's not overly sweet or
Yeah.
strong. It's like the perfect thing.
Mm.
Also something I was influenced by Bethany Frankel.
Love that. I liked Trader Joe's the blueberry lavender almond milk for a little bit. I went through
I
that
remember
phase.
people talking about
Blueberry
that one.
scares me.
But it's like a nice balance.
Mm.
I feel like it just made it purple, if I'm being honest.
The milk is purple?
Yeah.
Is that milk purple?
No, it's white.
Because
I
of
don't
the
want
blueberry.
purple milk.
But the blueberry.
Oh yeah, I guess. Oh, I have a question. In middle school, did you guys were you like the strawberry milk drinkers?
Not in middle school, when I was younger though, yes.
I, at the age of 6, judged people for drinking out of cardboard containers. How are you drinking the milk? The boxed milk that you have to flip open to
Yeah.
try.
And you know when it was icy inside?
Disgusting.
The chocolate milk was
I've
so
never
good.
drank one of those.
I loved opening them. It was so satisfying.
You get a taste of paper on the first sip.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah, but then it was fine after that. You just had to break it in.
No, no, no.
Fourth on the list, spooky season.
Yes.
It's just, I don't know. The older I get, the more I like fall and spooky season and the vibes and just everything that comes with it. The scents, the colors, just everything about it is just nice. Horror movies are my favorite kind of movies too, and it is socially acceptable to watch as many of them as you physically can between September and October, I feel like, just because 'tis the season.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I mean, that doesn't stop me from watching a horror movie on like Valentine's Day. Let's be so for real, because
You can watch Krampus for Christmas.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I am that person that does do that. So to me, it's spooky season year round, but like this is spooky season.
It
Yeah.
is.
It's prime. So I'm loving that.
Love.
So, I feel like a traitor to our summer bucket list, but I tried rock climbing recently. It was so fun. And that's in my ends. Rock climbing and socializing, because I'm trying to think about after graduation, like how I'm going to involve myself in hobbies and stuff like that. But
that's a supportive community.
Everyone was so nice.
Oh.
And I was thinking about pickleball because I just played the other day and I recognized a few people from the first time I went. And they was just like I never left. They were so sweet, the old people.
That's nice.
So, yeah.
Love that for you.
Thanks.
Did you enjoy rock climbing? Like, would you go again?
It was so hard, but it was so fun.
I remember we went for Haley's, what was that, 10 or 11?
God, yeah, it was a birthday party.
That's a great idea, to have a birthday party.
I got halfway up the one wall and was just like, I'm parched now. I need to come down and get water. Like, I remember my mouth just being so dry from whatever rock climbing takes out of you.
Yeah,
I was not expecting that.
At least then we were hooked up, though, because, like, I imagine you go... Like, I've been once where you, like, are just falling off.
Yeah.
That's what,
Oh my god, absolutely not.
I was so
it's
scared.
It's not that far, but it is a little... The first time, I was like, whoa, I gotta jump down.
Yeah.
But it was so
fun.
I was sore afterward.
That's a full body. That's crazy.
I'm, like, not even strong enough to actually finish climbing the wall.
I think you could do it.
Yeah.
There's different levels.
True. We'll see. We'll just have to go.
Yeah, eventually. Sometime in the next 10 years. My next in is Zoe Kravitz and Channing Tatum.
Oh!
Did you guys know they're engaged?
No.
Yes, I did peep that.
So, go ahead.
No, you go.
So, backtrack to John Cusack rom-com. I watched High Fidelity. High Fidelity was just recently turned into a TV show on Hulu, and the star of that is now Zoe Kravitz. So I've been watching that after I fell in love with the movie. Fell in love with Zoe Kravitz. And then the new movie Blink Twice that just came out, fully produced by Zoe Kravitz, and she cast Channing Tatum as the lead role, and they fell in love on set during COVID. And now they've been together for like 4 years, and they're about to get married.
Isn't she Catwoman?
Yes.
First of all, who was he engaged to before that?
I have no idea.
That girl.
I
What's
don't
her
know.
name? She might have been a model. He has a daughter.
Oh!
Oh yeah, he was married before. It was her.
Okay.
I don't know her.
Me neither.
No.
I didn't know he had a kid. But they were so cute together. They did lots of interviews.
She
was
was
married
Step Up.
They were married for 10 years.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Well, him and Zoe are really
Wish them
cute
the
together.
best.
Facts. 5 is fall coffee flavors. If you listened to our previous episode, I said iced coffee was out because I hadn't been drinking it. And I was not lying. I drink 2 coffees all of July. A year ago, I was drinking 1 iced latte every single day. Every single day. So I have not had coffee.
That's crazy.
And now it's the end of August, and I'm finally getting back into coffee. And because the fall flavors are just so top tier.
They're so good.
First of all, just adding pumpkin pie spice to your cold foam, game changing. Automatically elevates the flavor. Pumpkin spice syrup in your coffee, also game changing. They sell iced chai flavors, like anything. First of all, I get mine at TJ Maxx for like $5 or Home Goods or Marshalls, any store like that. I get thrown
off by getting stuff like food from those stores.
It's syrup though. It's not food.
But
and
still,
it's sugar-free. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine.
You know what I'm talking about? When
I've gotten snacks from there before.
I will say too, the brand is online for like $12, so I will gladly pay less than half the price for it at one of those stores and enjoy it so much. Oh my god, I love them. So good.
Pumpkin spice.
I got my pumpkin today. When we're recording, it's the first day that Dunkin' has their pumpkin.
Ooh.
And it was delicious.
So that's my other end. Just fall coffee flavors are so good. Oh my god, wait. And I have gingerbread Nespresso pods left over from last Christmas. So I can use that with the pumpkin flavors. My coffee is just going to be top tier again. And maybe that's why I hadn't drank coffee. It just kind of sucked. Because what flavor is there in the summer?
True.
Ooh, speaking of coffee, my next one is affogato. And I swore, I hope I didn't mention this, or none of us, have we mentioned this before?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't think so. And even if we did,
good.
Who cares?
No, I don't want to repeat my end, though.
Me repeating my ounce every single month.
I hate everything. No.
No, avocado is so good. Oh my god.
So good. I have nothing to say about it. Like,
Just
try it.
perfect.
I
Just
put
good.
my little cousin on it recently, aka last time I babysat her, and it changed her life. She was like, I need to convince my mom and dad to let me have decaf coffee at home so I can make affogato, because that was so good, Janina.
You know what
Aw.
my dad did today when I made him one? This actually got me heated. He says, I want 2 shots of espresso. I said, okay, well, my ratio is 1 shot to 1 scoop of ice cream. So I'll do 2 scoops of ice cream. I give it to him. He goes, well, now the espresso's cold.
What?
I just put frozen ice cream. It's going to cool it down.
That's the whole point. Did he not understand the assignment?
No, he literally knows what it is. He proceeds to microwave it. So now
No.
you're just, if you're drinking whipped cream, I'm like, I just wasted my time. Scoop. I was struggling to scoop the ice cream. I literally, he said, well, you should have done super hot espresso first. I said, it was hot. It came out of the machine hot. So anyway. Don't ask me to make one.
Oh, no.
Dude, sorry about that. My next in is the Scream franchise.
Period.
Oh, yeah.
It might be the best horror movie franchise, ever.
It's my favorite. It's a classic. It's just so good. They
Yeah.
just do it right.
It's perfect. And I just finally watched all of them this year. Last year I had watched half of them. This year I finally finished watching all of them. So good.
How many are there?
6.
Oh, wow.
Last year I watched all of them. It was so
Yeah.
good.
Oh
What are
my
they on?
God.
Peacock?
They're on Max, most of them, and the 2 last ones are on Peacock,
Okay.
I believe. Or
Remember when you
Paramount.
sent those creepy voicemails? I still have it.
Oh, my
Oh
God,
yeah. If you guys don't remember when Scream 6 was coming out last year, there was this, they were doing marketing that you could prank call people from Ghostface. I called everybody with it.
It was spooky.
It was. I was not a fan. But I kind of lived for it too.
Yeah, it was fun. You gotta bring back prank calls.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Star 67.
Yeah, let's bring it back. So good.
Damn, that was so good. My next one doesn't even compare to that. But
Be confident.
my next in is retuning your morning routine. I heard Trin Tondelier from the Wellness Podcast mention this in her going back to school episode, I think. And I just needed to hear that as well. So I'm just paying it forward. It's okay to retune your morning routine and find something. You need to be obsessed with your morning routine in the same way you are with your night routine. And until you find that perfect morning routine for you, you can't just give up. So it was more of a sign to me to just keep fine-tuning my morning routine until I truly love it and it can get me out of bed every single day. So this is your sign to revamp your morning routine as well if it's just not kicking your day off in the right way or leaving you feeling prepared or energized and inspired for the day. I definitely needed to hear that. So I'm sure one of you needed to hear that as well. So you're welcome.
I don't even know if I have a morning routine, really. I do the same things, but it's not exciting.
It doesn't have to be exciting.
Well, Trin in her podcast preaches about having a morning moment, and it can be as simple as enjoying your favorite cup of coffee or as complex as lighting candles and doing a morning meditation or yoga for 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But having one thing that you love to do that gets you out of bed is the key to your morning routine. And you should start your routine with that and then do everything else.
Look,
For me, a year ago, it was making iced coffee, but I kind of fell off that over the last year somehow. But
because you don't drink coffee anymore.
that's what I'm saying. But now with the fall coffee flavors, maybe that can be the reignition I need to be inspired to do my morning routine again.
My fridge has 3 liters of my cold brew in it right now because I cannot run out of it.
I love that for you. I mean, I have so many Nespresso pods. I just stopped making coffee. I don't know why. I think it's just the flavors, man.
Next in is big hair chops. Not for me. I mean, I have a haircut scheduled, but not for me. I'm just saying I love when other people do it. Because you were saying once cut your hair, right? Wait, what?
So are you a fan when I chopped all my hair
I
off?
love when people do big hair chops. I think it's exciting and fun.
Yeah.
You know those TikTok comments that'll be like, oh, your friends hate you if they tell you to cut your hair? No, I disagree.
No, it is
I'm
fun.
pro-cut all the time.
I just feel like every time someone gets a big cut, something's going on mentally for them.
Maybe. Probably.
True. It's definitely a new chapter.
Yeah.
Remember when I got my big cut last?
Janina, when you say big cut, all I think about is when we were little
Oh my
and you
God.
had the door
Oh
bob.
God, we don't talk about it.
Saying
It
that
was
be
so
okay, so they
short.
calling you Bob.
For all of our listeners, you didn't just hear that, and don't ever mention that ever in our comments or
I'm definitely
anything.
not putting a picture of Janina on screen right now. Like, don't even check. My next in, not at all as fun as Janina's bob. Laptop sleeves.
Oh.
Instead of a laptop case, because all the cases I get for my laptop are so crappy. They're always like coming off the corners. And now I have like a nice padded sleeve,
Yeah.
and it's so much easier. And I can even throw in like the charger in there, and it'll stay together.
It fits in there.
It fits.
Okay.
True.
And it's still like slim. Like it's not
Yeah.
ugly.
True.
So obsessed.
I'm gonna have to disagree, but I also don't use my personal laptop, and my work laptop doesn't have a case. And the only reason why I disagree is because my personal laptop is covered exclusively in Harry Styles stickers. My favorite thing in the world, one of them at least, skirts and sweaters as outfit combinations. Oh my God. This has been my go-to fall uniform since I was in high school. So for the better part of the last 10 years of my life, every single time we hit that awkward phase of the weather and it's just fall in general, you will catch me in sweaters and skirts exclusively. That is just the wardrobe outfit combination. I'm actually going to be looking for more long skirts to be wearing this fall.
My next in is hot girl walk and a sweet treat. The combo.
Ooh.
It's just like your reward.
It is.
I love it. I just like going on walks and look. We talk about this all the time. A walk in the house and then get your dessert.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you something to look forward to.
Absolutely.
Do you guys go on walks together?
No.
You should.
What?
Julia's
Don't we?
always busy. Julia is
True.
always doing something.
True.
I check her location. She's 3 towns away, or she's doing homework.
I will say, I do miss living at my parents' house and being able to just text Haley and go, "Are you bored? Do you want to go on a walk?" Or like, "Are you bored? Do you want to watch YouTube?" or something.
Yeah.
Like, we were always just home, not doing anything at the same time, and it was so great.
Yeah, Julia is always doing
It's
something.
not true.
It is true.
It is. Okay. You're always doing something every single time we're not.
Which is all the time for me, personally.
It's only because it's summer. Once school hits, I'm just a bum.
And then it's gonna be, I'm too busy, I need summer to hang out.
Exactly.
My next in is press-on nails.
Period.
They've been having their moment. There's this brand BT Art Box on Amazon. They last me at least 2 weeks, if not 3.
Yeah, these still look real good.
Thank you.
Period.
Yeah. You guys can't see.
I've used the Kiss brand before and like Diva Nails too. They're at Ulta because I'll just like walk by and I'm like, especially if you don't have an event to go to and you don't have time to do your nails
Yeah.
before, just slap them on like on your car ride over and you'll be fine. My next in is Beetlejuice Part 2. He's back. I see the posters with all of their faces in New York City on, what is that, Broadway? When I'm going in, and it's just such a nice way to start the morning. Like, first of all, Jenna Ortega and Winona Ryder are just stunning, beautiful women. Like, I want to be both of you at the same time.
And Catherine O'Hara.
Oh, sorry. Her name doesn't come to the top of my head.
Are we kidding? Queen.
The other two come to the top of my head first.
That's fine.
And just, I'm so excited. Seeing the posters every day, it's building hype. I need to rewatch the first one before I watch the second one. But I definitely think this will be a movie that I go into theaters for this year
Absolutely.
to watch. There's been a lot of good movies.
Yes.
Last year I went to the movies once with Alec. We've already gone 3 times this year. And there's going to be at least 2 or 3 more trips for this, Wicked, and Moana. Come on now.
Wicked.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for Wicked.
Lots to look forward
Yeah,
to.
I can't wait to see Beetlejuice. Trisha Paytas just posted a review today, and she said that it was amazing, and I trust her word.
Yeah.
So,
Period. I mean, you knew it was going to be good when they brought back the original cast
Yeah.
to continue the story when no one was expecting a sequel in the first place.
Beetlejuice is so good.
And Jenna Ortega is gonna be like the next It Girl actor, I feel. She's just so good.
I hope this isn't too niche, but small businesses with unserious marketing / Instagrams.
Yeah.
Because I love when businesses just post like super casual stuff or they say silly things and interact with the comments and everything. I love that. I want more people to do that.
It's the best way to do it, I think.
Or like they'll make jokes about their employees type of thing.
It personalizes the business / brand as a whole, so it just feels like a friend per se.
Yeah, that's true. Because sometimes I won't know them. I'm like, oh, this is so funny. Or I want to comment like,
That's so Kevin.
I'm like, no, I won't.
You should comment.
I guess I should. No.
That's their goal.
Yeah, you're right. Just
The neighbor spot commenting on these TikToks. My next in, Julia was mentioning this like a week or two ago. Planners. I finally got mine for this new year, and I love it. I just needed it. And it has this cool section about budgeting, which I'm really interested in. It has like monthly tracking and your like expenses. So excited about that.
I should do that. Okay, my last one, I'll ignore one of my other ones, is classroom decoration posts. Because now people our age are becoming teachers. It's so crazy, and I love seeing the decor and everything. So cute.
I love when they get those light covers for the the harsh lighting on the ceiling.
So it's like trees and stuff.
Oh my god.
I've been following this girl, Kay Salone, for her classroom makeover, and it's incredible. I love it.
Our generation as teachers is going to be like the greatest thing to ever happen,
That's
I
so
think.
fun.
My final in for September is a new season of Survivor.
Oh, boy.
It starts, I think, next week, next Wednesday. Every Wednesday on CBS if you guys want to watch it with me. But I love Survivor. Literally one of my favorite shows that I'll watch weekly. And there's a new season, and I'm so excited.
It's on CBS?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, okay. I've got one last one. Jeans. Not skinny jeans. I'm just not a skinny jeans fan, but if you are, just wear them, okay? Jeans are just so fall, and I love a good boot cut. So
I
good.
feel like I've never seen you in jeans.
I jeans so much.
Wait, that's so
take
real.
naps in them. I literally love jeans so much. I take naps in them. Like, you've definitely seen me in jeans. Like, exactly. That's why I needed to include that, because I love jeans. I find them so comfortable.
She's sleeping in leggings and napping in jeans.
Wait, that's so... No, the only reason, like, I actually believed you at first. And then I'm just seeing the times that we've gone out not recording, and you're in leggings. Or, like, a flowy pant, like a flowy... print pants.
I seriously haven't seen you in jeans in years.
I do love flowing print pants, but I love jeans too.
Oh man.
Alrighty.
I'm out of ins.
Yeah.
Same. Just gonna get started with my most controversial out / a PSA that I want to just put out there.
Ooh.
It ties back just short and sweet, so thank you for listening and waiting for this if you were. My first out is people being mean to Camila Cabello in her comments and not Shawn Mendes. Have we not progressed, and did we not learn from the Serena, Olivia, Josh triangle that you're supposed to blame the guy? The guy is the one that owes you, the woman in the relationship or whatever situationship you're in, the loyalty. The other woman does not. If you disagree with me, let's politely disagree, but in my opinion, you should always get mad at the man.
Do you know about this?
No.
One of the songs is apparently about the love triangle between, I guess, Sabrina and Sean had a thing, and then he went back to Camila, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know.
Just screams parasocial relationship. I think we should
Sean-
all mind our business.
I guess so. The radio's
Yeah.
always talking about Sean and Camila all the time.
But at the same, I don't know. If, like, the guy still whoever he was dating at the time, he still owes them the loyalty. Why is everyone getting mad at the other girl? In my opinion, you should be taking your anger out at the man.
Fair.
And we should have learned this from the Sabrina, Olivia, Josh triangle when everyone bashed Sabrina as soon as driver's license came out.
Yeah.
And now, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like she's just out here kind of doing the same thing to another girl instead of learning from that from herself and how she felt and not putting it onto another woman.
First out for me is steam mops. And in
Let's hear the
parentheses,
story.
do they even work?
Let's hear the story.
My sister got 2 for her bridal shower, and so she gave me one.
Aw.
What better gift for me? And I just can't tell if it even works. Do you guys have one or use
If
it?
I had a spare Steamot, I would also think to give it to you.
Thank you. Thank you. They're just so mid. I don't know. Like, it's supposed to be sanitized, but it's water.
Yeah,
How could
something
that
about the
really-
heat icks me out.
It just it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It seems fake. Like,
What have you used it on so far?
every tile, wood. I mean, there's no other surface that
What
I think
about,
is appropriate.
Have you done a windowsill? Like, I see the
No, I can't
craziest.
use a mop up there.
Oh
no,
my
you
god,
know
it's
why?
a mop.
It's a mop, and you can't
Mop.
lift it off the ground
Oh.
because you could burn somebody.
Yeah.
It's not like, I just don't think it's that. I used to watch those infomercials on TV, you know, the ones at like 3 a.m. type of thing.
Yeah.
They're trying to sell something. And I used to be amazed at it. I was like, how does it do that? This one does not do what it claims.
Oh.
So that's out for me.
So sorry.
Yeah.
My first out is streaming services not having the movies I want and therefore having to rent them or buy them.
Real.
Like any movie that I want to watch, I search and it's like rent it for $4 or buy it for $15. It's not on, and I have every streaming app. It's not on any
do.
of them.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
I feel like streaming apps are losing the rights to movies that we like, and they have to promote their own content
Have you guys
instead.
been seeing on TikTok? There's this page I've been following on TikTok, and they like will show they have like their Optimum on demand of like Wizards of Waverly Place playing, and then the Disney screen on their computer of the same episode, and it shows that Disney Plus cuts like half of the clips of the episode out
Why?
that were originally on the streaming.
No way.
because they're saying things that are like
I think
inappropriate.
they're losing rights to the full episode.
What? Wait, how is Disney losing?
Exactly. There was this one clip of when Justin was with the Good Luck Charlie girl and they were like doing the Wolverine thing,
Yeah.
and he made like a joke and like it wasn't in the Disney Plus but it was on cable. There was another one where the mom was saying something to the husband and like it was on cable, it wasn't on Disney Plus.
Do you think that just Disney doesn't want certain things being said?
I don't know, but like I do remember the episodes feeling shorter when I would watch them back, but it's like literally they're cutting like 5 minutes at least off.
That's disappointing.
That is. I'm a huge Witches of Waverly Place
know.
fan, and I just finished rewatching it for like the 3rd time.
There's a lot of scenes missing.
That's so sad.
That's shocking that somebody noticed that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would notice.
I guess if it's like one of your favorite things, like your memory of
Yeah.
yours, and then you start noticing it with everything else.
Yeah.
That's so
So
sad.
like even that, like you're paying for Disney Plus, thinking you're having your full show, and you're still not having your full show.
Robbed.
Like that's why everyone's going back to DVDs of like seasons of TV.
Yeah. Wow.
Fair. Who's got space to store DVDs? That was the whole point of streaming.
I'm so into owned media lately.
I mean, fair. Might be the wave.
Yeah, but yeah, crazy. Hate that.
My next out, and I'm just going to say it, and then Julia, you can just say your next out because it
Okay.
doesn't need any further elaboration. Crying at work.
Oh,
It's out.
No. Yep.
And that's that.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Next one for me: avoiding doctor's appointments.
yeah,
Just go.
they're
This is
so
for
easy.
me. Like I think you could just go.
That's also for me.
My next out is Top Sheet slander.
What?
Everyone talks bad about Top Sheets on their bed.
They're children.
Top sheet?
Oh, good. You like them.
Yes.
Yeah, the sheet under your duvet above your sheet. It's like
yeah.
a layer of your bedding.
Oh, okay. Well, do you use it as a protective sheet or as a blanket?
No.
It's over me.
It's bed cover,
Yeah.
me, bed sheet, duvet.
Okay,
Yes.
same.
Yes.
I know. Well, there's some people that sleep on top of that
What
one
is the
as
point
well.
of that?
Yeah, like why even have? Like
I know
why
a
even
lot
put
of
the other
people
cover on then?
that don't even use it at all.
For a while, I didn't use a top sheet, but
No.
I can't not use one now.
I've always used one.
My whole thing is, first of all, I think it keeps you cool because it's cotton, right?
Mhm.
Typically.
Mm-hmm.
And you're washing your fitted sheets more often than your duvet.
Yeah.
Personally, me. Ugh.
Yeah. Love a top
Red
sheet.
flag when you go into somebody's room and they only have a duvet over their sheet. Like, you are not washing that duvet regularly. I know you're not.
Me right now, but I do wash my duvet, and Alec and I are just going back and forth on do we want to keep the duvet or do we want to just get a blanket that we like? Because
Yeah.
we kind of are tired of changing.
There's some really cute quilts. Gotta go to Marshall's or Home Goods.
But my next out, and again, we can keep this one quick and move on to the next one. Working after hours, a major out.
Yeah.
Just work your hours and you should be done. That's on period.
You should. Bad customer service. Just be nice. I'm not even saying this if you're experienced. I'm saying if you are working, be nice. At my job, I was witnessing an interaction between a guest and a manager, and I was like, I would have handled that better. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My next out is slick backs. This isn't a personal attack on anybody. Just for me personally, my hair, when I try to do slick back, so much breakage. My hair is too
Really?
thin. Like, I don't know. And I don't like the look because I try to do it without product. And then when I do put product, it just looks greasy. Like, I don't know. It's not for me. I love a loose braid.
Yeah.
That's my thing. And a
That is-
bun. Love it. Slick backs are out.
If you ever did want to do a slick back again, my favorite hack is to just put hair oil in instead of product and then slick it back. So it's also nourishing and hydrating for your hair.
But would it keep it, like, in place type of thing?
Yeah. I also do that on hair wash days, so take that with a grain of salt. 'Cause that's day 3 or 4 hair that you're talking about, and then you're putting oil in it, and then you're putting it in a slick back ponytail or bun. So it's not going to move, but you also need to be ready to wash your hair as soon as you're done with that style.
That's true.
My next out is white after Labor Day. I will literally keep wearing white. Thank you.
Oh! I see what you're
That's on
saying.
period.
I hate that rule.
Same.
It doesn't really make sense.
It doesn't make sense. And, like, I have cute white work pants, so I'm gonna keep wearing them. The pockets hold my whole phone. Incredible. And, like, they just look nice. And I have cute little white cargo pants that I wore recently for the first time and fell in love
I
with them.
love those pants on you.
That's what I'm saying. So I will keep wearing them into the fall season.
Yeah.
And you know what? If they get dirty, guess what? I know how to do laundry. What a concept. What a concept. So keep wearing your white pants. This year, the white after Labor Day rule is out. Said by
That's
the
a good one.
neighbors.
Out is parking tickets. I got my first ticket today. I'm so sad.
For what?
So I was just a little too excited and I parked. Didn't put anything in the meter. Didn't even cross my mind at all. And it's funny because I always purposely don't pay it usually. Because I'm like, oh, screw it. It's fine. Like, I'll be right back. Never has a problem. It's karma. It was karma. I got back to the car. My sister was like, oh, that's a ticket. I paid it already though, so we're in the clear.
Is it a lot?
40 beans.
Ugh.
I was
Parking would
so
have been like
upset.
$2.
I know. If I had known, maybe I would have done it.
My next out is Amazon Prime and impulsive purchases.
Ooh.
Because I'll just have a thought and immediately it'll say it'll come in 2 hours. And I'm like, okay, I need it then. Done. Ordered. And then it's at my door. Like, that's a personal problem and I should work on impulse purchasing. But, like, I need Amazon Prime off of my phone.
What
Delete it. Delete it.
No, I can't. And then it's even worse because I'll order something. It's like $25 and you'll get it in 2 hours. And I'm at like 23. So I'm like just scrolling. What do I want?
Yep. So my solution with that is create your own personal wish list on Amazon for all your impulse purchases.
Oh.
And then whenever, like, any sort of event is coming up that, like, birthday, Christmas, anniversary, you can be like, here's my wish list. Here's what I really want. Especially if you haven't stopped thinking about it since you first saw it, because then you really know that you want it.
Well, I was going to say if you did that and then came back to it in even just a couple days and then thought, oh, do I
Yeah.
still want it now?
Yeah,
I
that
have
too.
like 100 item wish list right now on Amazon.
Oh, same.
Damn.
Same. It's a problem. My next out is It Ends With Us. First of all, I never read the book. I don't plan on seeing the movie. And TikTok, I don't want to say spoiled it, but I think they saved me from finding out with no proper warning, should I have read the book or watched the movie, that it's about domestic violence. Everyone's out here preaching this book and just talking about it, like how it destroyed them in the best way, though. I
Wait,
don't know.
you did read the book?
I didn't.
Okay.
I was just so... I'm going to assume that we all know that it's about domestic violence. I don't know the nitty-gritty of the plot. So I'm going to leave it at that. So literally take my opinion with a grain of salt. I just think it's out because of how they've been handling it. Mm-hmm. It just seems so weird. I'm not compelled to read the book or watch the movie or support any of that. Like, they're coming out with nail polishes.
I peeped that.
And they're not even giving proceeds from the book, the movie, the nail polishes, or whatever else might come out to actual domestic violence victims. Like, I've seen people online just describe it as a plot point to her that had no other value than being a plot point. And that's not how anything like that should be handled.
Last out. Oh, wait. I have a few more, actually.
Ooh, let's hear it.
Alcohol-infused candy.
Ew.
Like vodka gummy bears.
Ew.
I hate them. Even Jell-O shots. Like Jell-O vodka. It's so disgusting. I hate them.
It's too sharp.
It's just nasty. I don't like gummy things to begin with. That's all.
My next out is Listeria and all food being poison.
Real?
Wait, what?
Literally, half of my TikTok feed is like, oh, this has something that's going to give you cancer in 40 years. This has something. Like, everyday things, everything is bad for you. Even if you think you're being healthy, everything is still bad for you. And it just really puts a damper on my day.
Like what? Give us an example.
Like, literally everything.
Like rice?
They say the microplastics are in everything. Well, screw them. I've come to terms with it. What can I do?
Microplastics will be our generation's equivalent of like asbestos or like hepatitis C or something like that.
I just saw this post that said little bites have something really bad in them, and I live and die on little bites.
Like, you're talking also processed food. Come on now.
But it's marketed for kids. It shouldn't be making them sick.
Even people say with produce, like, it could be in the soil that it's growing in type of thing.
I mean, yeah.
So,
even
knows?
Milks, some eggs are like...
Oh, yeah, they're saying if, like, they're feeding on type of foods and then... Yeah.
It's like you can't win, let alone chicken breast. Like, literally everything is bad for you, and it makes me lose my mind.
Well... Being the little sustainability realist that I am. Oh my god, my hair. I will say, like, to an extent, that is true, right? Plastics don't go away, and it starts in the ocean, whether it's the pollution that ends up there or from our laundry wash off, those microplastics. They go in the food, or guess what? Ocean water evaporates and, like, falls down on the land. Like, it's just gonna be a thing. That's why we need, like, sustainability practices put in place. This is our health that we're talking about. Like, we don't even know, scientists in general don't even know if microplastics ever leave our body.
Yeah.
It could be a cumulative result. And, like, our generation grew up on processed foods in that regard. And, like, so, like, we could already be screwed. I also want to tie this into colon cancer because it's the third leading death for, like, young adults in America right now. And people think it's because of the food that, like, we were given when we were kids and whatnot. From, like, the Little Bites, the Capri Suns, all the processed food that we've been eating for the better part of, like, what, 20 years now at this point? Yeah. So, I get it. It just, now that we're adults, we have to do better and eat clean food. And, like, if it doesn't come from the ground or, like, it has an ingredient list, it's probably not the best for you. Let's just start there. I'm saving you from the rest of my rant. I'll go on a separate tangent another time.
Last out, removing mascara at the end of the night. Don't like it.
Yeah.
But it's so nice, too, at the same time.
Like, I just wish I didn't have to deal with it at all.
Tubing mascara.
I've heard people talk about that. I haven't tried it.
The Thrive Cosmetics one, I've heard, is the best.
People do say it is easier to remove.
You literally just, like... And it comes off.
But my problem is, during the night, while wearing it, I feel like I probably will just be like, rub my eye, and then it's just all over me.
And then it's just off. Fair.
No, I've chosen to not wear mascara because I don't want to take it off hours later.
See? Maybe I need to do that.
Or pick up brown mascara.
I have... Haley gave me brown mascara.
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
You still take it off.
Take it off. It's just boring.
Sometimes I sleep in that, though, and
that
walk
is
out
not
the door
good,
the next
Janina.
day. I know. Do as I say, not as I do. Only sometimes, though.
My final out for September is coffee shops opening late and stores closing early. I feel like everything is just open during normal working hours, and then when you're done with work, everything's closed.
Yeah.
And before work, nothing's open.
That's so true, actually.
I just think every coffee shop should open at like 5 or 6 a.m.
They should be.
They should.
Coffee shops that
second
open
that.
at 9.
What? Who
are you
is going?
serving? Yeah.
Who is going at 9 o'clock?
The hot girl moms that do Pilates
But like,
and don't
that's
work.
not a big target audience.
Yeah.
No.
They could get all the commuters.
I guess they just, maybe nobody wants to work that early. But they're missing out on an audience.
You're applying
They
for
are.
a coffee shop job. People drink coffee in the morning.
Yeah, that's
I
sick.
agree with you.
It's so annoying. And like
And-
all the cute stores, they're closed at like 4 p.m.
My sister just said she went to some store and she got there at 4:45 and they were, sorry, we're actually closing at 5, just so you know. 5?
Why?
People aren't out of work.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. It really makes me upset. That's all we have this week. We hope you enjoyed our September ins and outs.
Please give us a 5-star rating wherever you are listening.
And before you go, be sure to follow us on social media, TikTok at The Neighbors Pod, Instagram at theneighbors.pod, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Neighbors Pod. And you'll also see the video of our podcast episode. And it's just 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that, we'll see you next week, neighbor. Bye.
Bye, neighbor.
Bye.